Salud. So in yesterday's first round of voting in the Romanian presidential elections, there was a big political upset. An independent candidate who was previously relatively unknown in Romania, Călin Georgescu, has come in first place with around 23% of the vote. A center-right candidate, Elena Lascon, is in second place with 99.98% of the votes counted as I'm filming this, so we can assume that she is going to be in the second round runoff on December 8th against Georgescu. And Georgescu is particularly surprising and controversial because he is considered to be very pro-Kremlin, pro-Russian, and anti-NATO, and a skeptic of the European Union. Romania has been a member of the European Union since 2007, is also a member of NATO. So sharing a border with Ukraine and being an ally of Ukraine, this is particularly disconcerting for Kyiv, that there is the potential that a pro-Kremlin candidate could become the president in Romania if Georgescu were to win the second round. Now, the combined vote of, say, pro-Kremlin candidates is probably somewhere, maybe is up to 40% of the vote in the first round. So that does not mean that Georgescu will actually win the second round. However, it was not expected that he would be the leading candidate. In the polling prior to election, he was only in single digits. So the fact that he got over 20% is a massive political upset. So it is not really so clear about what will happen in the second round of voting that will take place on the 8th of December. The problem for Kyiv at the moment is the fact that there are Kremlin-leaning governments in Slovakia and Hungary, which share borders with Ukraine, and Ukraine has a border with Romania and with Poland, two NATO members. So if Romania were to fall under the control of pro-Kremlin candidates, the president has a certain amount of power in Romania. The rest of the power is held by the parliament and the government, so it is not necessarily the case that Romania would have a completely pro-Kremlin government if Georgescu wins the presidential election, and he is an independent candidate. He does not have a political party behind him as of now, so presumably he would not be in a position to win a parliamentary election. However, there are other political parties, including AOR, of which he was previously a member, that are also considered very favorable to Moscow and quite negative towards the European Union, Ukraine, and NATO. So there may be a political movement around that. It will be very interesting to watch what happens in the next few weeks, and keep an eye on the final election results on December 8th. So that is today's video. Some breaking news on the elections in Romania and how they may affect Ukraine, because Georgescu is against providing military aid to Ukraine by Romania, and that will obviously be a political issue for Volodymyr Zelensky if Georgescu is successful in the second round. So, la revedere, and see you in the next video.